This is 5 traps to troll your friends in Minecraft, and if you laugh before the end of this video, you've got to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let the challenge begin. Oh, and by the way, this is a shorter version of one of my older videos, so if you want to see that, press this button here. Okay, let's get trapping. Okay, for our first trap, we're going to start off by building a beautiful welcome center at world spawn, just like the one you see here. Yeah, no. This is probably the worst build I've ever seen. But the sign's not bad though. Now for this build, let's start by getting ourselves a trap chest and placing it in the back of our room just like this. Then we are going to knock out the floor in front of it, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and take out these dirt blocks as well. Next, we're going to walk around the right side of the building and remove these dirt blocks in this specific pattern, and then we're going to move to the other side of our building and do the same thing. Once we finish that, we're going to move to the back of our building and make some more holes in the dirt, because that's basically 99% of Minecraft, am I right? Now let's go back inside our building and place down 2 sticky pistons just like this, and then we're going to put our flooring in just like that. Then we'll go ahead and copy paste our sticky pistons and flooring to the other side, and the inside of our welcome center is done. Next, we're going to want to go back outside and place down some redstone. I know, guys, so scary. And make sure it goes all the way to these blocks right here, and then we should be ready for the torches. Now let's just run back inside and make sure everything works as it should. Okay, before we call this a masterpiece, we're going to need to come around the back and remove our redstone torches right quick so that we can go back inside and open up our floor to dig our pit of doom. Now, I'm not going to show you our pit just yet because I want it to be a surprise, so let's go ahead and finish up by circling around the outside of our building to cover everything with moss carpets and bone meal so we don't ruin the surprise for our first victim, potential friend. And now we wait. Well, that didn't take very long. For my next trick, you might want to take a seat because we are going to be setting up the classic falling anvil gag. Now, I just want to clarify that I don't think this is what Mojang had in mind when they added anvils into the game, but we're gonna do it anyway. So let's start by showing you how this thing works. If we walk to the back of our bunker, you can see how we have a trap chest with a special message inside and a sign telling people to keep their hands off of our stuff. Now, if you look up, you'll see a hole that leads us to our redstone magic, which is really just some pistons activated by redstone torches and anvils sitting on top of them. Here we have our trap chest with the redstone leading to this deep slate block and a redstone torch on the other side of it. Now, as we go up, you'll see one redstone torch off, then one torch on, and another one off, and then this torch in the on position with the redstone trail leading to our piston and anvil. If we wanted to, we could end the build right here and call it a day, but I don't believe in doing the bare minimum, so we're going to add another set of torches with a piston and anvil right here, and that way we get that double tap on our trap. Once we've got all of our ingredients in the pot, it's time to let it cook.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, I'm the cameraman. Just pretend I'm not here.
Oh, okay.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Moving on to our next trap, we have the floor is lava, and I know this is going to be at least one person's favorite trap in our list today because this trend is hot right now. No? Anyone? Okay then, Now for this build, you're going to want to start with the house that has an iron door, and inside at the back wall, you're going to want to place 2 dispensers full of lava buckets with a trap chest in the middle, just like this. Then we're going to place down some carpets to cover our tracks, and for this part, it helps if you have multiple colors because it'll be more distracting to your friend and lower his chances of figuring out your plans. And once we're done with that, we're going to press our button and get out of... Wait, where's our button? I need that button! Just kidding, there never was a button. This was all a part of my evil plan. Now let's go around the back of our house and set up a redstone torch on the middle block where the chest is, with 2 redstone dust next to it to connect the dispensers. And that's basically it. Cover up the back of your house with some blocks and you're done. Now it's important to note that you do not want to open the chest after you set up the redstone, and you're probably going to have to fight every fiber of your being not to test your build and make sure it works. But just trust me on this. Don't do it. And now that we've made that clear, let's cut to our unsuspecting victim and see how it goes. Also guys, I want to point out that if you want to spice this trap up a bit, you can put windows along the side walls, and now you can laugh from a safe distance as you watch your friends struggle to find the exit button that we just so happened to conveniently forget to install. Oh, and also guys, don't make your roof out of wood. Yeah, I did not account for that. Oh well, let's move on and pretend it never happened. Now for our next trap, we have a roller coaster, but oh no, my friends, this is no ordinary roller coaster. This is the final destination. Now can I just say, this might be the most grand, the most epic, the most legendary trap build you've ever set your eyes on. Surely no one will look at this massive roller coaster full of twists and turns and drops and tunnels and assume someone put a trap in it, right? Well, for our sakes, I certainly hope not, because I spent a lot of time building it, and honestly, I didn't need to make it this big, but you know me, go big or go home. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not going to walk you through the entire build process for this roller coaster, but if that's something you're interested in, put it in the comments, and maybe I'll make a future video on that specifically. But as for today's video, I want to focus specifically on this above ground tunnel here that totally doesn't look suspicious, because when our unsuspecting victim makes it here, they will find themselves plunging into a room full of obsidian filled with TNT and pressure plates. Oh yes, there's no possible way this could go wrong. Let's see how it'll play out, shall we? Alright guys, moving on to our final build, and we have a birthday picnic. Yes, I know, very anticlimactic, but it gives me a chance to mention my birthday that just passed and guilt you into liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Wait, have I said that already? I feel like I haven't. Oh well, I already said it, no takebacks. Now another reason I chose this build is because it is super simple and easy to make. All you need is some TNT, an observer facing up at our cake with a candle in it, and someone dumb enough to light it. Okay, I think we're ready to see this thing in action. Let's roll. It seems like what our birthday picnic lacks in presentation, it makes up for in functionality. How about we take a look at the replay from another angle? Cameraman! Well, that was unexpected. But don't worry, our cameraman will be fine. We have great insurance, I promise. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video because I spent way too long making it. Seriously though, I need a life. But first, I need your likes.
Guys, please, I depend on internet numbers for validation.
With that being said, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel because, well, it's free. And while you're at it, don't forget to share this video with a friend. Just make sure it's not the one you plan to use these traps on. Okay, well that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, so I'll catch you next time. I'm Beaner Schnitzel, and remember, legends never die, good gaming, and good night.